So I think one thing the false charlatans, they ride on, they tell you, why is it that you're born again and you're poor? Why is it that you're born again and you're toiling? It's because of now the separation of the blood and the spirit. And they say that the blood is the strongest witness on earth, because the blood records every event that happens in your life.
They are quoting 1 John. Yeah.
Okay. And now the bloodline now, which is the ancestral roots, it's the parentage, they say, the same way we hand over our physical traits to our children, they look like us. There's also a transference of life, in the sense that if someone was a drunk,
yes,
and they're my parent, now I have in my life, there's an aspect there'll be an aspect of drunkenness, there'll be an aspect of toiling. Then now, whatever I do in my life, the spirits that are recording my life will now pass on my life to the next lineage, like that.
You see, whatever you have said is true in the kingdom of darkness. It's true among those who are not saved. If you are not saved, yes, whatever you carry in your blood, you pass to your children.
My life?
Your life, you pass to the children if you are not saved.
Oh, so in the kingdom of darkness, it exists.
It exists. And that's why don't pretend salvation. Don't be a hypocrite.
Yes.
Because you cannot lie in the spirit realm. Because don't be a hypocrite. If you say you are not saved, so if you say you are born again, only we will believe you.
Yes.
But the realm of the spirit, the demon know you are not.
Yes.
Satan know you are still with him. So you will be passing those things to your children. But when you are born again,
when I'm born again, genuinely
born again, the spirit of God living in you. God has given you, born again involved having a new heart and a new spirit. Look at what the Bible says in the book of Ezekiel. I will take away the stony heart from you, and give you a heart of flesh, a heart that is pliable to the will of God, a heart that will be sensitive to God's will. You get my point?
Yes.
Once God has given you a new heart and a new spirit, do you know what is the heart? The heart is the seat of moral life.
Yes.
The heart is the seat of life. It says, keep your heart with all diligence, for out of it are the issues of life. So when God has given you a new heart, that heart gives you a new life. It gives you new things from heaven. So when you pass things to your children, you pass glorious things to your children. You don't pass curses to your children. Can I tell you something? None of my child has ever had conversion in their life. None of my children has ever had teeth problem. You know, when children are teething,
they become sick.
None of my child have been sick.
What?
None of my children have ever been sick when they are teething.
Wow.
You know why? Because I got saved before I gave birth to them.
Yes. So they are in a different realm.
They are in a different realm. You get my point?
Yes.
They can't. Because that is why you don't marry in darkness. Marry in light. Produce your children in light. Don't produce them in darkness. But when children are produced in darkness, produced in the flesh, produced into that realm, then they go through those things. Salvation is a beautiful thing that our generation need to understand what salvation is.
Yes.
We don't really understand what it is. We don't know how beautiful it is. That's why we fake it. When you know how beautiful it is, you will not fake it. You will get genuinely saved and enjoy the blessing of redemption. You get my point? And I know this is true in the life of every other child of God who is saved. That's why you see in a family where you have a lineage, your brother is saved, he's married, you are not saved. Your own children will be going through whatever that children suffer, but his own will not, because salvation has made it impossible for him to pass curses to his children, for him to pass things through the blood, all this affliction that the deliverance preachers are talking about.
Yes.
You can't pass it because it does not exist. What you pass is blessing. That's why you chief. Your other people's wives could be delivering and they die. Your own wife cannot deliver and die. Your own wife will not be pushing up a baby for 24 hours, for weeks.
Yes.
Because the realms are not different. The blessing of the Hebrew women will be happening in your own life.
Wow. Amen. Amen. There's so much to learn. There's so much